What's up, everybody? This is Music City Driver, otherwise known as Chris. And I wanted to do a quick video. It's like 4:30 in the morning. I'm on my way home. Doesn't appear to be much surge in Nashville this morning on Uber. Probably will be tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow night, which is early Sunday morning, because there's a whole lot of people in town for a conference. I think there's like 20,000 people in town for a conference that's going to be at the Bridgestone Arena tomorrow. And probably a lot of those are going to be flying back Sunday morning. So we'll see. And Monday morning. Monday morning will probably be pretty profitable as well. So anyway, just to give you an update there. So, I wanted to go over something that I kind of stumbled across with Lyft. Now, as you know, if you've been following my videos, that I have been talking about Lyft's heat maps for a while. I've been on the heat map system since like the end of April, I believe. And I was a fan at first. I was getting really good bonuses, and those bonuses would double when I would get in Lyft Plus, which now is called XL. Now those bonuses are few and far between, and when they actually are there, they're ridiculously low. So, for instance, tonight, I'm going to show you some screenshots here. Tonight, I guess technically it would be last night now, there were a couple of little heat maps. That's something else I'm going to talk about. Let me look at my screenshots here. Sorry about that, guys. So here was the lovely heat map, the only heat map I saw all night long, all the way around Nashville, to East Nashville, to South Nashville, to West Nashville, to North Nashville, all areas. And the only time I ever got a bonus, as you can see, it was about 2:42 a.m. was when I took that screenshot, and I was right in the $3.23 zone, which is where it starts. Of course, if I'd gotten a Lyft XL, it would have doubled to at least $6.46, plus whatever it built up to by the time I got a ride. And then the purple zone, the outer zone, only started at $2.38. Meanwhile, Uber was up to about 2.0, 1.8, somewhere around in there. And as a matter of fact, I got this ride, this ride right here, 2:33 a.m. It was a 1.7 XL, and it only went a total of, I guess, what is it, 11.36 miles. But they wanted me to stop my cookout, and I did. Because when it's a 1.7 XL, I don't care, because the normal rate is 21.6 cents per minute. If you take that times 1.7, that's quite a bit of money there. So I actually got 58 cents for wait time, because I had to help direct them to my vehicle on 3rd Avenue. But we ended up, like I said, it ended up going to cookout. I went up to the cookout in East Nashville and Gallatin Pike, and then they actually lived up north of town, around the Trinity Lane, Brick Church Pike area. And also, in addition to the fare, which was $47.84, I also got a $20 cash tip. So I made $67.84 for and yes, it was pretty long. It was about 45 minutes, 44.94 minutes, which was $9.71. Multiply that times 1.7. You can see why I don't care if people go to a fast food place while it's a Surge XL ride. So anyway, okay, consider, maybe I got a Lyft XL for $3 and something starting, and when I was there, I was more than likely going to get a ping like right away, because I was sitting there right in the ping zone, and that means there was a bunch of people probably requesting. And I probably would have if I'd gotten a Lyft XL, it would have doubled. It would have been $6.40 something cents. Say they went same distance, roughly, 11 miles. You're looking at probably $26, $27 for a ride, and I made $67 on a ride on Uber. So what incentive is there for me to not turn Uber on when it's surging and to take a small, ridiculously small Lyft heat map bonus? It's a no-brainer. When it starts surging on Uber, I look and see if there's any bonuses, and I keep thinking, hoping maybe that they'll eventually get a little bit higher. And every time they're ridiculously small, paltry little sums like what I showed you. So every time in Nashville when it is bar closing time and Uber is surging, 90% of the time I just turn Lyft off, because there's no point. It just keeps sitting there and trying to ping me on these stupid little regular Lyft rides most of the time for these paltry sums of $2 or $3, and the chance that somebody might give you a freaking tip, and who knows how much they're charging the people. In the past, when I first started the heat maps, they actually were charging the amount that was a normal amount without prime time, but I've seen some people post and say that they have seen that customers were getting charged prime time while drivers are getting these little bitty $3 bonuses, and Lyft is raking in all kinds of money on it. So my acceptance rating on Lyft tonight was like 11%, something pathetic, because I only took Lyft XL rides because it's not worth it to me to take regular Lyft rides, and I can't filter them out like I can on Uber and do just XL only. If I could do XL only, I wouldn't have to have a low acceptance rate. I would accept every freaking ride that came in on Lyft, because every single one of them would be a Lyft XL ride, and it would be worth my time. I do the same thing on Uber. Excuse me. Unless it is an XL or a Select, or it is surging at least a 1.9 or 2.0, I don't take it. Simple as that. Because my vehicle takes more gas, it takes more upkeep, more maintenance costs, etc., etc. So anyway, I say all this stuff because recently, I say this because Lyft just released a new program in the Nashville area, and I'm not part of it. I was not driving last weekend when it started, and it's called the Demand Maps, I think is what they call it. I'm not honestly sure. This is a screenshot from a fellow person, fellow driver. Where the heck is it? I just had that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it or not. Move that around. So if you see, look, right above where I am, right there's a tiny little, like, really light yellow colored box. And this is what it said when they had to sign up. So it says, drive toward high demand. Find more passengers in these areas right now. And if you can see over to the left of drive there's like this pink and yellow area. And that is supposed to be an area where there's a high demand. But keep this in mind. That does not give you any bonus whatsoever. All it's doing is telling you that if you go to that area right there, you probably will get a ride. And from what I understand, some people who are on it, that you do get a ride. But it's usually just a regular old Lyft ride, and there is no prime time, of course, and there is no bonus. So basically, they went from prime time to heat maps. Started out good with heat maps, went downhill, and now some people are on this demand thing. And the people that are on this thing are also on the heat maps. And I actually called Lyft today to see if I was still in the heat map system, and I am. I am on the heat map system still. And who knows, they said who knows, prime time may come back. They're just kind of testing it out, blah, 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 blah. But the point is, they're losing my drivership, honestly. But I'm sure they're losing a lot of other drivers too. I mean, why are you going to drive regular Lyft rides? I mean, let's think about this. Drivers are out to make money. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. Most people don't do this just for a hobby, for fun. There's a couple people, I guess, that do that. Maybe retired people who need a little bit of extra income, use use it as their mad money to go play with or whatever, go to the casino with it or whatever, and they're retired and they don't have anything else to do. They get bored, so they want to drive. So maybe that's what they do, but the majority of people who are driving for Uber and Lyft are doing it for income, whether it's extra income, whether it's their sole source of income or whatever. So why would somebody, excuse me, put the wear and tear on their vehicle, the wear and tear on themselves, because trust me, it does take its toll, just to make small $3 minimum fares on Lyft, or even a minimum fare on Lyft XL, which I think is like, I don't know, $6 or $7, I don't know. But still, it just does not make economic sense. Remember, this is a business, technically, because you are a contractor. You're not an employee of Lyft or Uber. You are an independent contractor. That's why you get a 1099 form. That's why you have to pay taxes and Social Security taxes and all that stuff. So you can choose to take whatever rides you want. You can choose not to take any rides. And I'd use that to my advantage all the time. My acceptance rating on Lyft is abysmal. It's like 11% this week, which is pretty pathetic. On Uber, it's actually not a lot better, because even though I can run Lyft XL, sometimes I'll put on X, but if it's in the opposite direction, hard to get to, something like that, I'll just hit no thanks. So my acceptance rating is in the 30s with Uber tonight. But when it's XL only, most of the time I take every one. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Who knows when or if primetime is coming back to Nashville. Surge is still alive and well for Uber. I didn't get a quest this week. There were no boosts. I haven't seen boosts on Uber in a bit. Anyway, that's all I had for now. I just wanted to give you guys an update and show you my nice ride for the week. The last time I drove was that $200 XL ride to Clarksville, surged XL ride from downtown to Clarksville. That was a nice ride, $206 for an hour, not bad. So tonight was decent, $67 for roughly 45 minutes. That's not too shabby either. So anyway, guys, I hope you are having a profitable and safe weekend. And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're looking to drive for Uber or Lyft, look at my referral codes down in the description area. And I also have some stuff on Amazon you may want to check out. Some stuff that I feel like drivers can use. Stuff that is not extraneous stuff by any means. I think it's honestly, and remember, everything that you buy you can deduct as a business expense. So whether it's cleaning supplies, whether it's air fresheners, whether it's vomit bags, whether it's carpet cleaner or glass cleaner or a phone mount or a phone charger or anything that you can think of that is related to your business of doing Uber and Lyft. If you wouldn't have bought it, probably, if you weren't doing Uber and Lyft, then you can count it as a business expense. So anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll hope to have a timely installment of Money Monday on Monday this week. I didn't drive last week, as I said before. So I'm hoping to get back on track. I apologize for the sporadicness that I have been posting videos, and I'm going to try to remedy that. I don't really have a lot to put on videos sometimes nowadays, unless it's Money Monday or something like this comes up. So if you guys have any ideas, anything you'd like to hear about, anything you'd like to see me do a video on, put it in the comments. So peace out, guys. Have a safe and profitable weekend, and I will see you soon.